For 4 months during the summer of 2021, Pepsi Stronger Together, veterans from Force Blue, and the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission brought the spirit of collaborative conservation to coastal communities throughout Florida.
We're so excited to be here with Force Blue and the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation to kick off our Coastal Conservation Ops program.
We're going to be clearing the jetty of fishing debris, traps, nets, unfortunately trash.
We're seeing some things that we've been really disheartened about lately, and it's just awesome to just everybody that's here. We're all a huge community. This is what it's all about. It's just being invested in where we live, where we visit.
There will be a Force Blue team leader orchestrating every dive.
We are a nonprofit organization that retrains, retools, and redeploys former special operations veterans on marine conservation missions.
The way things are these days with politics, I think stuff like this is really awesome to be able to get everybody together and see that we actually do really all care about each other. And I was stationed here for a really long time, and I never got to do much like this in the community, and seeing it kind of from another perspective, not active duty anymore, it's kind of cool. I've already made friends. Like the divers, the people that have volunteered to be here are awesome.
When folks go diving, they see all the trash, the monofilament, the hooks and lines and things that have accumulated on the reef. Really hope that what they can do is let the community know to try and keep things from flying out of their boat and ended up in our waterways. It's just not good for the environment.
I love the fact that Florida's very good about beach cleanups, but when you watch people actually come together and do it and not just speak it, it's amazing. And to see all these volunteers come out and be willing to dive, it just makes you feel really good about the community.
Preston, we're here cleaning the beach, baby.
It's time for beach cleanup.
Come on,
beaches, let's clean this place up. We do 200-some shows a year, and we travel all around the country, and people are taking care of us in small towns, big towns. We want to give back to every community. You wouldn't believe the stuff they're pulling out of the water.
Caring for our planet is not a partisan issue. We're all on this one planet together. The story of this summer is to launch a campaign to show throughout the state of Florida of how we're going to care for our marine environment. Different mission sets, getting everybody involved.
So here in Jupiter, also, Turtle Town, this wonderful event to help monitor the green sea turtles, all the different organizations here educating. It's great to see so many different aspects of the community come together and join forces.
Some people say, why are we saving sea turtles? Their role all over the world so important to the health of the ocean. They're sentinels for ocean health. They're engineers. They take care of the coral reefs. They take care of the seagrass beds.
He swam out.
How in the world did he get out of there? He was in the shadow. He went into the shadow of the boat.
All right, on the left. Oh, get him! Yeah. All right, hold on.
We got my technique down now.
All right.
We're going to be working up juvenile green sea turtles. We're going to be assessing their body condition. We're going to be looking for something called fibropapillomatosis. So it is actually a disease that they get. It's been happening for millions of years, but it happens a lot more when these turtles are immunosuppressed, and that tends to happen more so when they're in areas of high pollution.
There isn't a better animal to represent the plight of the ocean, but also the future and the hope for how to fix what's broken.
One of the things that we believe strongly in with Force Blue is mission-based therapy. I did 25 years in the military, almost all of it in special operations. You learn very quickly that you have to serve others to help yourself. You have to help heal others to heal ourselves, and to be selfless, it really sustains us, because that's where family and brotherhood and sisterhood come from, of just sharing responsibility, shouldering something that takes all of us to do.
We're taking these turtles and giving them a look over. We have biologists on site that are making sure that these turtles are in the best shape that they can be, and if they are, they're being released back into the water.
We're basically doing a tumor count of all these little fibropapilloma tumors. We've looked at the right eye, left eye, inside the mouth, the neck, and the base of the front flippers.
People can get up close and look them in the eyes. It really makes protecting the ocean real for people.
If I can get out there and be a part of the community and have everyone work together to preserve what we all enjoy, that's a great feeling. It makes my job very fulfilling.
I don't think there's any way we can solve the big problems without the art of partnership. Back in the day when we first started working on things like plastic pollution, we were told it's not a big problem. And now to see a company like Pepsi taking it very seriously and supporting efforts to clean up the beaches, clean up the ocean, it's a game changer. We could only dream about that 20 years ago.
You guys want to do a countdown? 3, 2, 1.
And every time I'm with a turtle, I feel better. My optimism goes up. I feel more connected to my friends. For the veterans, the military veterans, and the turtle veterans, spending time with these animals is medicine. I see the transformation that happens in their hearts when they serve the ocean.
We're with Florida DEP today. Florida DEP has designed an early monitoring system. As a planet, we've crossed over certain thresholds that we can never get back. But going forward, there are still things that we can do that if we change our behavior today, we can alter the course of those things. And you guys are going to be out here looking for anchor damage. You're going to be looking for bleaching. You're going to be looking for diseased coral. We're going to take that information and upload it to the DEP site for future action.
So what we're learning today is how to become the eyes and ears of the local community for the state agencies and the scientists, and hopefully doing it here in Lauderdale by the Sea, we can create a groundswell of other communities getting involved, creating more and more citizen scientists.
Lauderdale by the Sea was selected because they are still part of the barrier reef that runs all the way down southern Florida. But we need all of the communities to learn how they can become involved and see which reefs are degrading even faster.
Pepsi Stronger Together has 3 pillars: community, education, and the environment. So teaming up with Force Blue really hits that 3rd pillar. It's extremely important that people are educated about how they can help on an ongoing basis.
I've always felt that if you're going to be here in South Florida or live in South Florida, do something connected to the ocean. Go to the beach, learn how to snorkel, scuba dive, and just do something that helps you appreciate the great natural resource we have here that is the ocean. And hopefully by doing that, you learn to take steps in your own life to protect the resources that we have.
4 or 5 months ago, I think was my first dive, and I'm at almost dive 20. I'm getting up there as fast as I can. Football season's slowing me down a little bit. You don't think the ocean's important if you're just a visitor, but now I'm here, and I'm seeing it every day, and I'm realizing, like, hey, it's not as great as it should be. If I can do a small little bit and maybe get 2 or 3 other people to do it, and that turns into 10 more people, and you know those dominoes keep falling, we can make it better.
Sports is a unifier, and for us at the PFL, we like to leave a legacy where we go. So we're excited to be part of the initiative that Force Blue has put together to help clean up the beaches, to help preserve and restore Florida's coral reef.
Very eye-opening and educational experience for me. Crazy to see all of the coral and what's happening, what's going on down there. The slogan for PFL is, what do you fight for? I fight for a lot of reasons, but now I fight for the ocean as well.
We identified some disease and some bleaching, but we also saw a lot of life, a lot of juvenile fish, so that's a good sign. It made me happy.
What I saw on the beach gives me hope, and what I saw on the ocean gives me hope. I saw people from all different walks of life, different subject matter experts. We had sports, we had athletics, some of the finest marine biologists and scientists in the ocean conservation world. We've got commandos, we've got warrior veterans from many different theaters of war, now coming together, fighting the most important fight, and that's the fight for these oceans.
So we want to welcome you guys for coming out for the final leg of the Pepsi Summer Tour.
It's been an awesome summer. Through numbers and through the power of numbers and a community coming together, we can achieve great stuff. Enjoy what you're doing. Let's have some fun today.
So we're at Anna Maria Island, Florida today. We're gonna go out to some piers, look for trash, look for anything that's there that doesn't belong, get it up out of the water, load it in the boat, and leave the place better than we found it.
What has really surprised me personally is how much debris is actually in the water. It's shocking, it's upsetting.
Any amount of species can get caught in this fishing tackle. You got hooks, you got line, so turtles can get caught in this. Right now I'm caught in it. You don't know how many animals you're preventing injury to. You don't realize how much is down there until you go down and look around.
I've seen a decline
of the marine life that's here. I mean, there used to be every single species you could find. And the fact that we've been introduced to Force Blue, it's heartwarming. People can see the difference they can make if you just do it. And the team effort. You guys are a team, you're a family. So many smiles. It's heartwarming.
See, look at this. Got an octopus. Little baby octopus was on those plates.
People want to help. You have to give them an event like this so they have a way of helping. They see things, but they don't know what they can do to correct it. It's essential because it gives us hope for those that have worked on this for a long, long time.
We were lucky enough to miss the last hurricane, but it gave us a lot of winds and water. So we still have problems up here in our dunes. So we work with the DEP and we help clean them out.
You know, being involved with this, it's, you know, as I told my wife last night, it's good to be part of a community again. My day-to-day job, I work out of my house. This has just given me a lot more connection with local government, other veterans, and, you know, the marine environment as well.
For veterans, it gives us kind of a place to be amongst our own, and as well as just having a mission, you know, like something with a sense of purpose. My kids love animals, they love the ocean, they love nature. But now they can know that, hey, Dad did his business in the Navy, whatever that was, but what he does now is he helps out our playground, he helps the ocean.
I can't tell you how much it has meant to our team to see the local community come out and support what they're doing. It inspires them to want to keep fighting, makes them understand that their service isn't over. The volunteers who've joined us, whether it was in Destin, or it was in Jupiter, or it was in Lauderdale by the Sea, or now finally in Anna Maria Island, a bond has been formed. They've created relationships with community members and volunteers that are going to last a lifetime. One team, special operations veterans, marine scientists, civic leaders, community volunteers, corporations coming together for one fight.